Greetings, I am Master Sergeant Titus, and today I will be discussing the Accelerated Orders Initiative for Airmen and Guardians PCSing with their dependents CONUS and OCONUS. Here is a brief overview of what I will be discussing today. The Accelerated Order Initiative updates, family member travel screening, MyVector generated emails, and the new two-part PCS order process for members with dependents. Let's begin with the Accelerated Order Initiative updates. Currently, PCS orders can be authenticated once a member is within 180 days of their projected departure date. AFPC's goal is to have orders authenticated within 5 duty days of receipt, but during peak PCS seasons, that timeline may not be met. The MPF cannot request an expedite of orders unless the member is within 72 hours of departure from the losing base. This process was designed to help members out process as quickly as possible. On 30 August 2021, the Family Member Travel Screening application was automated in MyVector. Airmen and Guardians with dependents were required to complete the mandatory initial travel screening questionnaire in conjunction with PCS processing. Members were then transitioned into the Family Member Travel Screening application if they were enrolled in the Exceptional Family Member Program, traveling to an overseas assignment, or if the member answered yes to the initial travel screening questions and PCSing stateside. Originally, EFMP enrolled families were excluded from the Accelerated Order Initiative. Effective 18 March 2022, AFPC expanded on the Accelerated Order Initiative for eligible service members to include EFMP enrolled families. Please take note of the members who are excluded from this initiative. The initiative enhanced the service members' experience by providing orders to the EFMP enrolled families as well as members awaiting a family member travel screening decision prior to fully completing all PCS requirements. As part of the initiative, the PCS orders process will be broken down into 2 parts. The member will first receive Part 1, which is referred to as the basic order, once the family member travel screening application has been initiated in MyVector. Upon medical clearance, they will receive Part 2, which is an amendment to the basic order stating all dependents have been medically cleared to travel. Now that we know what is required for PCS orders, let's discuss the family member travel screening. The screening is required as a regular part of the relocation process. When reassigning family members, AFPC must ensure there are proper educational and medical services available at the gaining location. With the help of automation within the MyVector platform, members are able to electronically complete the required application and track the status in real time. Please reference the flowchart for additional information and timelines. Airmen and Guardians who have dependents will receive the MyVector system-generated email 8 days after the assignment creation date and when they are within 8 months of the report no later than date to the next assignment. Once the airman or guardian receives the MyVector system-generated email, they are prompted to access their MyVector dashboard to complete the initial travel screening questionnaire. The travel screening must be completed upon receiving the system-generated email or no earlier than 180 days prior to the DROs for members with a FollowOn assignment. Once in the MyVector dashboard, the member will see a link in the Notifications tab that will allow them to complete all travel screening requirements. If additional screening is required, MyVector will automatically generate further instructions. If an airman or guardian does not receive a systematic notification on day 8, they will be instructed by the military personnel flight to contact the AFPC workflow for assistance. Now that we have covered how the travel screening process works, let's take a look at Part 1 of the PCS Orders Process, also known as the Basic Order. Members must have completed the initial travel screening questionnaire and any additional screening requirements in the travel screening application in order to receive Part 1 of their PCS orders. Members who have completed the application in MyVector and are currently pending a dependent determination should contact the Outbound Assignment section in the military personnel flight to request Part 1 of their PCS orders. The basic order can be used to complete out-processing actions such as visa and passport applications, scheduling TMO, scheduling transportation arrangements, and coordinating dependent education plans. If the member receives a dependent travel not approved determination, the service member will be contacted by the EFMP Central Cell Assignment Team with additional options for the member to consider. The selected option will determine how Part 1 of the PCS orders are handled. Let's discuss Part 2 of the orders process. Part 2 is an amendment approving the travel order for the service member and dependents. An amendment is published and provided to the service member once the family member travel screening is finalized and reflects a dependent travel approved determination. I would like to cover a few key points with this initiative. First, the basic PCS order, or Part 1, must be amended in order for members to complete final out-processing actions at the losing location. Members must have both Part 1, the basic order, and Part 2, the amendment, in order to proceed to the gaining location. Most importantly, members are reminded to avoid making any irrevocable decisions until the final dependent travel determination has been made and the basic travel order has been amended. If members have additional questions regarding the family member travel screening applications, they are advised to contact the local EFMP office at the medical treatment facility. If a member has questions regarding accelerated orders, they may reach out to the Outbound Assignment section at the military personnel flight. This concludes my briefing, but please feel free to utilize the additional resources that are listed. Additionally, please don't hesitate to reach out to the military personnel flight with any questions you may have. Thank you and have a nice day.